When you made the decision, Michael, to come back this season, and there were 82 games of possibility lying ahead of you, what did you envision this season would look like?
Well, I mean, I thought we could have a really positive season, and getting to the playoffs would have been very positive, you know, knowing that we put together a lot of different components on this team, you know, and on paper we look great. On certain nights we look great, you know. So me personally, I just wanted to be there for all 82, you know, knowing that I wasn't there last year. And if I felt like I could be there for 82, we have a good chance of making the playoffs. And we went through a couple, you know, T. Lue injury really hurt, Larry Hughes' injury hurt, you know, Stackhouse's injury hurt. So, I mean, like most teams, you go through the injury bug and it messes up the rhythm. When we felt like we had a good rhythm, T. Lue gets hurt, and now we have to compensate for him not being there. And we never really got back into that same rhythm.
So how did the reality of the season, now that most of the games are behind you, stack up with your hopes and expectations?
Yeah, it is disappointing we didn't make the playoffs. It's disappointing we couldn't play consistently every single night like we played on certain nights. But that's a young team. That's understanding the components of the personalities that you have. And those are things you can't see. You can look at the skills and figure the skills are great to see. We get these skills working in the same components, in the same focus, we could be good. But the personalities are something that we have to, you know, somehow take into consideration and learn that, well, I didn't see it that way. I didn't see this person being that way and envisioning them playing this way.
How aware were you that Doug Collins felt disrespected this season?
I've seen some signs. I mean, obviously this is something that we would deal with in the course of the summer and trying to make sure we put together our team and understand some of the components that we need to change. I think Doug felt that he was trying to defend me, in a sense, in terms of this being my last year. He felt like I didn't get the support of the team. And, you know, I knew that coming down, that we had young kids. And it's going to take these young kids to understand what it meant, or what it means to play in this league. That's part of what my reason for coming down was to give them the education of being professionals. So, but I think in his defense, he had some situations that most coaches shouldn't have to deal with. I mean, he's a respected coach, and he dealt with it, and he tried to mend it, he tried to patch it, and I mean, he could have, I think personally, he could have attacked it at those issues, you know, at the time, you know, but it's a very fragile situation that he was put in, and he had to try to, you know, mend and band-aid and try to deal with it as he moved further and try to get this team winning, you know. And I was there, I was trying to give him as much support, and knowing that, you know, he's got a difficult job with me in the locker room anyway. So, you know, I think that it's something that we have to deal with. I just felt like we could have dealt with it later down the road.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.